Hello chemistry students, welcome to the Stoichiometry of baking soda lab, done remotely by Mr. VB, and then my students will fill out a questionnaire online to count this as a lab credit. So what we're going to do today is do a decomposition reaction on sodium hydrogen carbonate, otherwise known as baking soda. You guys have done something like this in the lab, but you haven't been so quantitative about it. We're going to actually use things like molar mass and mole ratio and so forth to make this meaningful for what you've been studying. So what I have so far, let's zoom in here. I have a kitchen digital balance, and you can see it's set to 0 right now, 0 grams. And what I'm going to do is put this plate on it to get the mass of the empty plate, which you can see is 100, let's call it 146.5, okay, stand by. Let's call it 146 grams, 146 grams, okay? 146 grams. Now I'm going to scoop a bunch of sodium hydrogen carbonate onto the plate, and then we'll have a mass in a few minutes. So stand by. Okay, we've loaded that plate up with sodium hydrogen carbonate. Let's see how much mass the plate plus the powder is. Looks like we got it up to 269 grams. So the mass of the plate with the sodium hydrogen carbonate on it is 269 grams. So we're going to put that plate of sodium hydrogen carbonate into an oven preheated to a temperature of 400 degrees. That's Fahrenheit, not Celsius. Now that we've got the plate and the sodium hydrogen carbonate in the oven, we're going to wait for 15 minutes, and at that time we'll turn off the oven, take out the sodium hydrogen carbonate and plate and let it cool off. Then we'll get another mass measurement. No, not ready yet. Nope, still cooking. All right. Okay, the timer went off, and I'm going to let that plate and whatever is on it cool off in the oven for about half an hour before I take it out of there. I don't want to burn my fingers, so we're waiting a half an hour for everything to cool off, and the oven is off. Okay, it looks like it's going to cool off a little bit faster if I leave the oven door open. So I open the oven door, and I can still feel some heat coming out of it. So we'll let it cool off like that for a little while, and then we'll come back and get our final weight of the plate plus the residue. Okay, it's had enough time to cool off. I think it's probably not too hot to handle now, so let's see if that's the case. I'll have to do this left-handed. Okay, that seems to be cool enough. Yeah, that's cool enough. Okay, let's try not to spill anything. Just set it up there for a minute, then close the oven back up. All right, we have our hopefully decomposed sodium hydrogen carbonate. Let me turn the scale on, make sure it's zeroed, which it is. And now the moment of truth. Let's see how much our our plate plus sodium carbonate, Na2CO3, weighs in at, okay, it looks like, get some better lighting there, 233 grams. Okay, 233 grams. Having done that, you, the students, should now have enough information that you can answer all the questions on the lab report. Anyway, this is Mr. VB signing out. Good day.